Hello there, my name is Freeman. Welcome back to another video. As you can see by the thumbnail and the title of the video, I got the Oculus Orb. Now huge shout out goes out to Snack Food OSRS once again. If you guys have been up to date with my channel, you know I gave him a shout out probably like over a month ago now. He's been in contact with some JMods at Jagex and he got the hookup for a few of us content creators, some of us smaller content creators. So he was able to get the Oculus Orb out to a few of us. So huge shout out to him. Make sure you guys are subbed to him. He's got some great content over there. His link will be in the description. Now for anyone that might not know what the Oculus Orb is, I have it pulled up on the wiki here. It basically allows you to detach from your character and become the camera to allow you to get some cool cinematic shots. I think only JMods can give it out. I'm not positive on that, but luckily I was fortunate enough to get one. So what I wanted to do today is go ahead and explore the map a little bit. Now I haven't been using it very much. I just got it like 2 days ago, but I wanted to go around the map and see what kind of cool cinematic shots we can get. So I've loaded up my bag with teleports. I probably need to grab a few different ones from my bank, and we're just going to go get a few shots. But I just want to quickly show you guys the interface. So you click the orb, you can toggle the panel, but basically you can pan up and down, you can go side to side, and you can go forward and whatnot. And you can press F1 to make this disappear. And you can do page up and page down to slow it down. So as you can see, I'm pressing page down and it slows down a lot. Then when I start pressing page up, it starts to pan even faster. And yeah, you eventually get to the edge of the map where you have the black, and that's just as far as you can go with your player model standing where he is. So if I want to go further than that, I just need to move my player model. So yeah, it's really awesome. You can go pretty high up, and that's just kind of the example that I'll show you guys. Let's go find some areas on the map to explore. So the first place I thought about coming was back to Lumbridge. This is a pretty nostalgic place for me because I would always be killing goblins over here as like a young kid. And you can actually use the orb in a free-to-play world, which is pretty cool. So we're in World 301, one of the more popular free-to-play worlds as far as I know. I don't really know a lot about free-to-play. But yeah, let's see what kind of shots we can get of all these free-to-play players. So one other thing that's kind of cool is when you actually use the orb, your player model disappears. So if you want to get shots of yourself, you can't do it with this unfortunately, but it's also good for getting cinematic shots where you don't want any players involved. Doesn't this spot bring back memories, guys? All these free-to-play people just entering the world, killing goblins for the first time, getting those bones dropped. Pretty awesome. Full disclaimer, I'm pretty bad at using the Oculus Orb, and I'm not really too sure like what is considered a good cinematic shot. I'm just kind of having fun showing you guys what it can do. So yeah, just quick disclaimer, I'm not very good at this. I'm curious to know how many of you spent many hours slaying cows to tan your cow hides for money. Let me know down below. How many of you spent time here in Draenor Village, chopping willow trees? Your rune axe would break, you'd have to go repair it because the tree would get angry. That brings back some good memories as well. Isn't Falador Park just a beautiful place? It's a real shame that free-to-play players can't plant trees here, but what just a nostalgic, awesome place to look at through the lens of the Oculus Orb. You know, I think Draenor Manor was one of those places that I was just kind of afraid of as a kid. I was just always intimidated to go in there. It was all spoopy and stuff. There's vampires in there, man. But yeah, cool place to look at with the orb. And who remembers picking flax for money or stringing it into bowstring? What a great money-making method as a beginner. And who can forget fishing lobsters on the Karamja docks? What a great moneymaker as well as a beginner. Good times. And then of course we have the Alkarid Mine. Everyone remembers mining here at least once in their lifetime. And then of course we also have the rock crabs. I'm pretty sure everyone has trained here at least once, always getting crashed by cannons. What an awesome place to see from the overhead view. In my opinion, Fossil Island is one of the best pieces of content they've added to the game. It's really awesome to get the overhead view of this. Of course, there are some more crabs there to train on. Just what an awesome place. Great piece of content. And then of course we have the duel arena. It's either your favorite or your most hated place in the game, but you can't deny it. Everyone's been here at least once in their lifetime. And everyone knows Barbarian Village, a good place for training and home of the stronghold of security, as well as fly fishing for trout and salmon. Then of course we have Varrock West Bank, where most of the deals and trading went down. We have the very nostalgic Varrock Square, and of course the castle. And who can forget the Dark Wizards just south of Varrock, always attacking you as you're running up here from Lumbridge just as you start the game. I'm sure a lot of people have died here. We have another fun spot here, the mine to the southeast of Varrock, where you get your tin and copper as well as some iron ore. I always remember fighting against some people for iron. This is just an awesome spot to get an aerial view of as well. Every once in a while I'm noticing a few bugs with the item. For example, when I just came out of the orb that time, my worlds weren't showing up, so I had to close out of my client and relaunch RuneLight. And other times when I come out of the item, I can't like zoom in or out or like move side to side, so I just had to relaunch the client once again. But no worries, it's still an awesome item to have, just a little bit buggy at times, but shouldn't be much of an issue. Here's what I was talking about with the little bug involving the worlds. As soon as I came out of the orb, you cannot see like the topic for the world or whatever it's called, like members, free, party room, whatever. But no big deal, you just relaunch the client and then it fixes itself. I think that's probably all the places I want to show you guys for now. I figured I would just play around with it a little bit. I just got it a couple of days ago and haven't used it too much just yet. I just quickly want to show you like how high it can go. I've never actually tried this myself, so this should be interesting. So let's scry. We'll go kind of like a downward shot here and we'll just pan upwards and see kind of how high we can get and see how far it's going to render. I've never done this, but this is already looking like a pretty cool aerial shot. Now, if anyone's seen my past videos, you'll know that I don't do much editing or much cinematic stuff like this. So this will give me a lot of room to play with and kind of experiment with some future videos. So that's super exciting. Big shout out once again to Snack Food OSRS. Be sure you guys check him out. So yeah, we're right about at max distance, I guess. That's where it's going to stop rendering. But it's pretty cool how high you can get up here. This is awesome. Go back down to life here. Yeah, as you can see, you don't actually see your character model while you're doing this. Your character model disappears. And I'm pretty sure when you come out of the animation, it'll look like you're reading a clue scroll. I'm not sure if you can actually see it yourself if you're the one with the orb. Well, let's try it. Yeah, you can kind of see the end of the animation there. It just looks like you're in a clue scroll. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you made it this far into the video, I absolutely love you. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so so that you get notified when I upload a video. Also, smash that like button because it'll help me out a lot. Big thank you to all you who watch the videos for making this possible. There's no way I would have the Oculus Orb without your support and viewership because this is only handed out to content creators, so big shout out to all you guys. Thank you very much. And that's going to do it, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.